Brown, a stalemate at Oakley today. So your thoughts on the match?
I don't think it was a classic game, that's for sure. If I'm being honest, I felt as though from an attacking threat we were lacking today, and we've maybe been like that over the last few weeks. We just had a good chat about with the players there just now in terms of how we can maybe free ourselves up that wee bit more in the final third. Defensively, we look very, very strong again, and that's obviously been one of the key things in terms of where we are at this point in this season. So that was great. Work rate of the group was fantastic as normal, but just that wee sort of sharpness and that little bit of creativity in final thirds was lacking today. And I think it was a poor game. It was also poor because there's a lot of fouls in the game, a lot of stoppages within the game. Never really got any sort of flow to it. So yeah, not a great game for the neutral or for anybody really watching the game, I'll say. But from our perspective, positive is a clean sheet, another point closer to where we want to be. But yeah, obviously we're hoping, and we spoke about that we can be better as an attacking threat. Yeah,
there's a bit of a switch in the shape today before the match. What was the thinking behind that?
It was twofold. It was training's been fantastic, and it has been all season. So we felt as though players who'd been training well just deserved that wee opportunity to try and go and play. So that was one. The second thing was in terms of the way they build and the way they play. We felt as though having the two strikers up the park and the sort of narrower midfield would have prevented them building the play as much, and that definitely worked. 100% that worked. And I think when we went back to our normal shape later on in the second half, they were able to build that play a little bit more. So the shape to do that was great, and we also hope by getting two players through the middle that we could have created that a little bit more in terms of an attacking threat, which never really came. But in terms of that was the thinking and reasoning behind it, just to shake things up a little bit. We know we're not scoring enough. So for different reasons we had the change of shape, and it worked on certain things, and obviously in other areas we just need to keep trying to improve.
Good to have Jordan Kirkpatrick back in the starting 11 after not starting.
Yeah, he's obviously had a long-term injury there with his calf, which kept him out for I think maybe four months or so, and he's found it difficult to get back into the team. So he's been training fantastically well, and as I said, they all train really, really well. And it was good to see him back on the pitch again today. Obviously you're not expecting him to play the 90 minutes, and obviously he came off, but it's just good to have him back performing and back playing.
And defensively, another clean sheet.
Fantastic, and that is, we spoke about that your defensive shape starts from the front as well. In terms of the work rate of the Matty and Brad today to begin with, to press from the front and put them under pressure, and in the midfield and then behind is fantastic. And then obviously the back line gave up few, if any, chances to Peterhead today. So that's been the bedrock of our sort of success to this point, as our defensive unit as a team has been great, and individual players in the defensive line have done their jobs fantastically well. So great clean sheet, great to keep working on that. Another clean sheet for the back line to sort of tick off. And we just want to have that flexibility and freedom in the attacking sense, and that's everybody, defenders, forward. Can we be a wee bit quicker with the ball? Can we get onto things that little bit quicker? Can we be more creative in final thirds? That's the bit that we're really searching for and looking for at the moment. And we had a good chat about that, but when you've got that defensive structure behind you, then it's always going to allow you to go and pick up points, and we've done that again today.
How's Matty Yates? He looked to pick up a bit of a knock.
I think he's just turned his ankle. Matty came on, looked lively when he came on, and he turned his ankle. I think it was a bit of an innocuous challenge, but I'm pretty sure Matty will be fine.
And looking ahead to next week, another difficult game against Dumbarton.
Yeah, and I think we're at that stage now that any game now going forward, as I look at it, in terms of 15 points ahead with 18 to play for, it's at that stage now where in any Saturday with a win, and we could reach the goal that we're looking for. So every game going forward should be an exciting. Dumbarton have picked up a bit of form. They'd struggled a little bit for a while, but then they've picked up a couple of good wins back to back, and they're obviously a good team, as we know, because we've played them plenty of times. So yeah, great place to go and try and get the 3 points, and if we can get those 3 points, then we just don't know where it leads to at the end of the day. But it'll be a difficult game for obvious reasons, and we just, as I said, we want to keep that consistency defensively as we've been shown, and yeah, just hopefully find that wee bit of creativity and freedom that we want in the final third.
Thank you very much, man.
Cheers, thank you.